It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And some room to work. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a second down. First carry now for Alex Collins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish a winning game early.
They go play action here. First down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Don't need it all back at once. You figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
They got Sue crazy.
On second down, Jackson. Incomplete there. A
This
nice
is a
hit.
good
Cars the
defense.
ball free and brings up third down.
Go.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing
I got
out
crown
punishment, but here, he's
forgot
going to have to
bring my
absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
I forgot to bring my fancy crown. Like I got some Crown Royal that my mom brought back from Canada. Which is the same Crown Royal I had before. I had L. Drinking. Gave him a shot of it. That man said, this shit's better than regular Crown, I can tell you that. But it ain't touching apple. I'm like, love apple.
There's Jackson on third and long.
Oh, that's
Open
amazing.
receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
I didn't think he
And
would
he'll be
cut
brought
that.
down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Carlos Henderson is deep for Denver. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Cardinals, that whole NFC West is trash, bro. Excuse me. Did you see that B and Chris game? Lil B? Chris beat the brakes off him. Off a Lil B. I was like, don't call Child Protective Services on you. When you do that kid like that, I hit turn on
He
Tuesday.
goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I hit turbo way too soon. That's why they got back there.
First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And this one also slow and developing.
Run through the hole.
Maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage.
I'm being a bitch. He ran through the hole. Fucking ran through the hole slow as shit. Like, I don't want to go. Nigga, run, Freeman.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Callen. Left side here to Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this.
That's the only bad thing about me using
he's up to about the 37.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. This will be caught by Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That is caught. It's Perriman. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I'll get Shane right out there. Ugh, fuck. Who you? Undertaker or Stone Cold? Undertaker. Bradley Chubb is hurt. They go to defensive player of the year. Defensive rookie of the year.
39.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
A big nigga.
He actually be that.
It's okay. One of these days you'll reach close to 200 pounds.
No, fuck, no, I don't do that.
190 ain't bad for you.
Good starting position for the Broncos.
Can't wait 170 your whole life.
1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Kelly. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco
He's
first
out for
down.
almost the season. Who? Bradley Chubb.
What wrong with him?
A dislocated elbow.
Oh, yeah, he done.
but the person I was playing was better than. The person that was on the bench was better than him. We'll hit you up.
Booker on first down.
Oh, shit, hurt him.
Maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
I was just trying to get them out. Just trying to get him out there.
But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Damn, man. He's holding Booker right now. I give him credit. He's stopping my run, but I see how long he can keep it up, though.
You can't go beat Nick and lose the Bilbo.
I know, right? Well, Bilbo beat somebody. I was trying to see who was open downfield.
Back at about the 43-yard line. Robert Ayers.
Do you see who's open?
Able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Oh, you get Carl Anderson. Hello, Mr. Anderson.
I'm mad at myself. I can't get that throw off. Nick struggling.
He lost?
Nick is 1 and 2, bro.
Kelly
What they say?
throwing
What
on
we
third
think?
and long. Trying to lay one up deep. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted.
Huh?
This ain't like you
Picked
talk.
off at the 12.
I forget.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
I keep
football
on forgetting.
back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big
forget
run back
sometimes.
associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad
It's
result.
better to get this in the routine.
Green 39! Green 39!
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after
If
the
I beat
pass
him
play
anytime
for
in
2
this
yards
cycle,
on first down.
he gonna buy Madden 20 for me.
Green 39! Green 39! Gun!
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles
Rusev.
Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39! Over!
Now Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Perriman, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open.
I can take
And this play
I
just
can
didn't
take
look
those
right
risks.
from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
319! Watching that, Barney! Watching that, Barney!
On 3rd down,
Come on,
Jackson. And
Get the fuck outta here.
incomplete here on 3rd down. Seems
Whoever
like
that
this
right tackle
defense,
is,
especially the
right tackle
secondary,
should not be
really
able to
been
hang with
contesting
Von
about
Miller.
every throw in this
Von
first
Miller
half.
should be back there a lot.
Half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So the Broncos coming out now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When
It's all about the game. Now you playing.
What do they do?
All about
Get
the
into the
game.
right? find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Remember the game's old music?
On 1st and 10, Kelly.
Wow, Bilbo.
Away to his left.
Oh, should have threw it up.
Picked off at the 17.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket
That's
and
my
panics
fault.
a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Making dumb mistakes.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
The drive starts with a run by
Fuck out of
Collins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
You got the accelerated clock on and shit.
All right, here we go.
Jackson to throw on 2nd down. And he's taken down.
Fucking Shane Ray, let's go.
7. Shane Ray. In from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
My name is Shane Ray. Buzz heads.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball just to try and get some space.
I'm surprised he didn't go back to Denver.
Let Mark fat nick ass come.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to look deep for Pitt. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
How the fuck did he get open?
10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I'm in the cover 3.
Rashad Perriman, 92 yards.
And I had aggressive
are in for
rush on him,
6.
so how the fuck did that even
And I
happen?
think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than
Yeah,
that
but
this year,
Jesus
partner.
Christ.
No, I would agree with that
He got
totally.
ate
Right
alive
now,
out
you're
there.
looking at an offensive coordinator.
But that wasn't Chris Harris, so
Not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he
yeah,
valued the
it was Roby
opportunity
though.
to create a
I've been
big
building
play
Roby up.
against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
I don't think he's playing for himself.
Returning it, Carlos Henderson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Or get hit outside.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Because you see how fast my lineman was moving. Motherfucker didn't go to engage.
Last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
He just looked at him
Not a
like.
lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
My right tackle just said, fuck it.
Running again, and again it's Booker. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
What the fuck, man?
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A play fake. Now Kelly. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball.
Fuck, why the hell did they make me throw like that?
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing them 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Defense got to just do shit.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with
it literally popped up red, said under pressure. I'm like, nobody was near me, but I guess because I was right there underneath my line, it made me do that stupid shit.
Jackson on 1st down. And lucky to
get
one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit. Over.
Jackson. Tried for
there you go, Six. There you go. Let's go, Cravens.
Already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Leopard.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Hey, some positive yardage.
That wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But
there you go, guys.
Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Let's go.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Kelly. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demarius It's Thomas, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I got some Jackson fries with him.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Attack. We'll see how they attack.
We'll get over there in time.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
I'm trying to remember how to protect the sticks.
They'll run it here. This is Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Baltimore after this.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. Gone, gone. 3-19.
To throw on second down, Jackson. And that's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. Front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. Third and 10. Here's Jackson to throw on third down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Entry with it over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. Jackson will throw again. Got it complete to Crabtree. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Ravens on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Over, blue 90. Over.
They'll try to run forward with Collins. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
You ain't took care of this nigga yet, man. Who's that?
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
You got the wrong number. I don't know, you telemarketer you be calling me all the time trying to sell me shit.
I don't know why he did that.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Do you forget you call timeout, so it's pointless of what you're doing. It literally was pointless of what he was doing. What? Oh.
Now a first down throw, Kelly. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in D.C. And the Chiefs have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. To throw is Kelly. Back to the air on second down. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Can I run this play?
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Excuse me. That nigga Cortland Sutton is a monster.
Leopard! Leopard!
Here's Kelly on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
Money. Give it to me.
And McManus able to put it through. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. On the return is Henderson. And nice work on the return.
31 yards.
just past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try to
what the fuck he was doing
with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Watch it now, Marty.
Kelly now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep.
Give it to me.
Inside the 25. And he is taken down deep in Baltimore territory. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to lose some on this play.
Boy, the center got blown the fuck up.
18. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Center whipped on everything. Jesus.
She worked with them no more.
Who?
Jimmy up here.
Yeah, she got bought out this week.
Really?
$6 million.
Wow. She can go to Fox on there.
Right
That's
back
what
to
most people do.
And he's going to be met at the line of
Fox is
scrimmage
slow
and
as shit
taken
on
down.
ESPN.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11
I would say
coming
that.
up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half,
But,
and that's sort of continuing here in the third
Skip
quarter.
is Shannon Sharp. Shannon the one really driving that show. No problem. Shannon's driving that dude. I'm drinking that hen, dog. And that yak. I want that yak. I got me that backwood. Nigga, what? He's the GOAT.
From the gun, Kelly. And he fires one, but
Fuck.
incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down.
He said they thought it was a mistake.
There's nothing available there for him.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at halftime.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Yo,
And
that series, I would fuck
they
the shit out of
discussed
him and grab this
how
small
they were going to
ass.
get that done. This is where
Some boys
scripting
are so
comes into
fucking
play.
strong to be so small.
Most of the time,
You
in the
ever heard
first
any of her
half,
songs
it's
before?
12 to 16. I think in the second
Besides the ones that she got with Nicki Minaj.
Kind of a starter.
Like, have you ever heard any of her songs?
Whatever terminology they use, just something to get
They
you
label
off
her
to a
the
quick
pop,
start.
but she got a lot of black influence under her music.
Now Jackson on first down.
Give me that ass here.
Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Bring that ass here, boy.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
They kept Von Miller quiet. I'll tell you that.
Here we go now.
They keep Von Miller quiet.
They go play action with Jackson. Oh, the pressure
So what?
great, and he goes down once more.
Ha! 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 Give it to
And
him.
this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
Von Miller Von Miller gonna have 20 sacks. If I have something to do with it, Von Miller gonna have 20 fucking sacks.
It's third and very long.
I just gave Shane Ray a bag. He better fucking perform.
Jackson on third and long.
And
he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Let's go, Butt. Get open, Butt.
They go play action here on first down. Finds Jake Butt over the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
Jake.
Pick up there at 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll give it to him up the middle. Only a yard on the pickup there.
I give him credit. He should have stopped it.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter.
I give him credit. He shut down Booker.
But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's going to get it right.
Lost yards.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there.
I didn't expect him to be there.
Down.
It's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
They're losing confidence.
Now Kelly gonna throw on third.
Touchdown, Thomas.
Got his man. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver.
Hit him with a Fortnite hill.
Demarius Thomas with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos use the short
hit
field
with a Fortnite hill, man.
cash in for 6.
Yeah, hit him with
The
a
offense
Fortnite
is
hill.
going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. From the gun, Kellen.
Wow, that man dove out there for that.
Incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a cancer. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Let's see what this dude do wide hitting on him. Ooh, Barry's out there. Barry's out there.
Watch it now, Barney. Now that's good.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And
Bitch, sit down.
Screen, that's complete. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
Boy, that was beautiful.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Over.
They go play action now. Jackson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender
Couple
and
man
find a way
run.
to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hey. Now let's go. 3-19.
To throw is Jackson. That is caught. It's Perriman. And they get him down.
Fuck what he didn't hit stick on.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
Every time.
He had their lone TD earlier. Now
Doesn't
he's
mean
got
man on
first
that.
down. Great change up there on the route. It got that inside release, made it a successful.
I'm going off
catch.
route running. I don't got
First
speed
thing
on
you
him.
want to do is have him
He's
thinking
faster than him. All my corners are slow. They ain't fast
You really
corners.
don't run the route against
They
the
just
whole
lock you.
body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside
Perriman's
half,
not that best
and he
receiver.
took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Leopard.
Here's Collins.
I see you, Bill Bo.
To the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on
Getting
first
ate up out
down.
there, bro.
Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
3-19.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Forced out to his left.
Got to the edge.
Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the
Ray
lines
must have been out there, but I didn't put
He's
him in
right there.
Well,
contain.
you want this
So
from your
we
leader,
got
right?
lose.
With
We
this
got lose.
deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting here.
0.
We're doing against Dave.
On the give, this is Collins rolling left. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation,
Then they
they've
gonna
got to
take
pick up
over.
the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Window open, you can get the fuck up out of here.
He's fast as shit.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's
Bitch.
out left by
I
Perry.
hurt that fucker.
And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Ravens on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run the counter with
Bitch,
Collins.
let's go.
And they will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Rock this is shit, boy. Let's go. Okay.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it.
He really think we
And the
not gonna pay
Broncos
attention to
will
that
take
shit?
over on downs.
Really? That nigga really thought we gonna throw like a quick ass slant. Oh my god, Bilbo, learn another game, bro. Learn another fucking play, bro.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker. And some room to roll now. And he's brought down after a
Don't
good
look
game.
now, but Kermit is undefeated,
Almost
ain't he?
unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Bro, really?
Another nice pickup through the air.
Really?
I think a lot of people might
I got the first down, but it said inches.
situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Booker. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
Really? A lineman got hurt now? Jesus Christ. I don't need my lineman to be fucking hurt. Especially Leary. Fuck, my left tackle is done.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun.
I don't know why the game made me do that. He just made me stop.
That's gonna go.
Like I was literally just trying to cut inside. But it just made me bounce outside, which is dumb as fuck.
Have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9.
There you go.
To slow him down.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down. Now Kelly.
There you go, bud.
Right around the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running up.
And he'll get in. Booker puts it up.
He did a lot.
He was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point from McManus is good. And
I was trying to set up blocks all the way into the end zone.
Successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Devontae. Now I was like, man, let me get Devontae Booker. Let me get Tubman. I'm like, no. So you gonna re-sign him?
Yeah.
And now here come the Ravens.
Yeah,
and last time
man,
out, went
tied
for
up your
fourth down.
tied
Turned
up all
it
your
over,
money
gave
in
them great field
damn
position. Turned
offense.
into 6 points, so they've got to
That's what I need.
It's amazing what one decision can do, and the chain of
And I got another trade
the
that's going to
decision
get
to go
approved.
for it on
That's
fourth
about
down
defense and Fishman?
caused every bit of it,
That's
but it
it.
showed confidence.
I'm
Hey,
talking about
I've
him,
got confidence
Nike
in you guys.
Oh.
Go pick it up for him.
I'm talking about Tubman Coleman and
Also showed
Fishman.
confidence in the defense.
Oh,
They didn't pick up their
I don't know.
So now they've got to
I don't
come
know.
back out
I
and
haven't
start
even
over and rebuild that confidence.
thought
And he
much
goes
about
across
it.
the 20 to the 22.
I might.
I was like, yo, let me get him,
I call
bro.
that play a
And I
success.
might
A nice
trade
inside run sets up a very
and
manageable
Booker
second
is a
down.
monster
A
together.
very solid gain on that play.
I see you Royce Freeman is a big back.
On second down, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chain. This quarterback
I just need somebody to pair with
since
Booker.
the second half started, 7 of
I
7.
think Coleman's
It's
better
1st
fit
and
than
10.
Booker. That's all.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Escape.
And he's
Remember,
got
you got
some
90
space
speed.
here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there.
That's actually what he's getting, like, he got 90
Okay, he's
speed,
not
so.
going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Jackson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Room to
Look
run.
at that slow stroke. That old slow ass juke move.
Enemy territory at the 45.
Because I was just chilling.
Ravens get a new
I
set of
didn't want
hands,
to
give him
hit him,
17
man.
on that
It's
pickup.
kind of like, yeah.
They run with Collins. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well. Handing it to him.
Now it's Jackson. And fighting
wow.
inside the 25. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25.
I can't get mad at that.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
A good throw.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. A look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney.
On second down, here's Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10.
I was injured.
And he's able to work it here.
I said, oh, he's going to be hurt.
Time for a break.
He asked for it, man. Keep on doing it. I was like, okay.
After this.
He asked for it. He keep on throwing them damn slants.
Leopard.
And Jackson throwing once more. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this.
Nope, we game tackle over here, bro.
Guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when the other targets aren't open.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And he couldn't hang on to it.
Cravens jumped that route so fast.
Incomplete. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week.
I thought they had it all sealed up. I was like, okay, cool. I got that head sealed. Fuck no, them motherfuckers came through like gangbusters.
They're all going to be against you. You name it. All those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. On the carry,
safety.
Nobody
can block him.
No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preach, it's coach, it's thought about.
Patriot! Here we go now.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's caught over the middle.
Roby with his nice ass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
wide
into
open
territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Oh, good God. How wide open can a dude be?
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
All right, now, lucky 56. Here we go now. 56. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw.
Oh, nice one, Roby.
Intercepted for the 4th time today.
Roby.
Picked off by the corner.
Finally, Roby.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out.
Hey.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run
Ryan
with it.
Fitzpatrick
And you know you
gets on the field somehow, some way,
in your
man.
home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Broncos, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Ravens,
Me and Phil.
they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll
Phil
try to
next week.
rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.
That's going to be a fun game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
You got the piss like it.
I know Ariana was like, this motherfucker grabbed my boob.
More than once. You gonna get it.
Yeah. No, that nigga got slaughtered by me. He busted his ass. He busted his ass, boy.